Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Empire of Tunis. So the goals for this episode are hopefully to get Tio under control, or Tayo. I still haven't figured out how actually I pronounce that. And give away the rest of my land down here, invade, conquer the rest of that region, and in general just do pretty good. If we can get a fair amount of money, we could pay off some of the Ottomans' debts, which might persuade them to help us fight Castile. It's a little bit iffy, but my best chance, I think, to get them loyal is to build a new army, essentially. Oh, that's kind of nice, getting more sailors, but not really what I needed at the moment. Tunis, colonists in the war against Hassa and the Mamluks. That is okay. The Mamluks are fairly weak, so let's... Oh, we already say we want that land. Okay, fair enough. I'll say I don't want that one. That way the Ottomans don't get too angry with me. Still can't march my troops around properly. Put that guy in charge of the army. Hopefully we get some land out of this. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. Yemen is huge. If we point out the fact that Yemen is doing really well this game, they'd love to be my ally, I just have too many relations. Okay. Conversion is working its way through that area. Okay, that's done. Let's raise an army. Do I have an army template left? I have a 20 unit army template. I can raise that twice without feeling like I'm going to go broke immediately. So additional 40 units on their way to the battlefield. Should even things out. Marriage with the Ottomans died out. The Ottomans usually have, always legitimate rulers, thanks to their rather broken government form. It's really strong. As long as your rulers don't die at like the age of like 5, you're all set. I think they actually have to make it to what, 25 to get an heir or something. Whenever they do, it's still really strong. We can wipe these guys out with a holy war. No. Then I should be able to return this land to these guys. Oh, not return. Give that land to those guys. Get them all nice and stable. And then to see if they will become loyal now that they no longer have an immense army advantage over me. Still gonna be rough. But if I can succeed getting a loyal march that's now fielding, what, 30 units almost? I'll take it. We're also gonna get this next military tech, which should boost our combat strength a fair amount, and since TO does not have it, they should fall a little bit more into line. Lovely fast conversion. Okay. The Ottomans, despite being in debt to the point they wouldn't join a war versus Castile, are attacking the Mamluks. Ugh, typical AI. Kind of annoying. Actually, it's more than kind of annoying. It is annoying. I won't pretend. It's rather annoying. If they're not capable of engaging in a war, they really shouldn't be off conquering other lands. But, well, I mean, to be fair, the Ottomans will win the war, so they could afford to fight at war. And a lot of times, countries get out of debt by going to war. To some degree, that's why the U.S. got out of the Great Recession. thanks to the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Even though they're not technically wars. Ugh. Whatever. I'm surprised I'm not getting courting country. I must have pretty good unrest control for that not to be firing on me. Okay. Muslim degree. Okay. Does that solve some of my issue here? 116. Doesn't solve it, but it does get it slightly more under control. On the other hand, if I take the land for myself and then give it to them, that also lowers war stuff. I might do it that way. Well, I'll give it to them, actually. I'll just give it to them. I don't feel an overwhelming need to get these guys going there. Something about a march thing fired there I didn't see. I didn't make them too big to me in March, did I? I think you can do that. I think you can actually make a march too big, and then you really run into some issues. Kilwa's allied to Yemen. If I had another army down there, I might risk it, but for now, I'm not going to. Really wish the Ottomans would be more useful. Oh well. Still can't do grand shipyards. I guess I'll build some counting houses. There's probably better things I could do with the money, but the counting houses in the long run will give some nice cash. Same thing if I do grand mosques or whatever. Oh, apparently I do have military access through Castile currently, which is nice to see. Might move this army up there then while we have the chance. The Hassa are pretty much overrun. This is actually quite terrifying size of a Timurids. 1,000 development Timurids. Impressive. Ugh, I hate getting events like this. I really do. Let's have a choice. Go into debt or not. In this case, going into debt is really my only option, because otherwise 10% penalty for years is just painful. But on the other hand, I also end up in debt, which is not nice either. I suppose I could have saved a reserve of money or something so that it doesn't happen, but we'll be out of debt in a couple months. It's not really that big of a hassle for us. What's a bigger hassle is the fact that we just don't have a ton of monarch points in admin or Diplo stuff. Castile is supporting the independence of one of my vassals again. Of course they are. Uganda. I cannot give that to you guys. Oh my gosh. With the addition of Castile, there's no way for me to get those guys loyal. Sucks. But there's nothing I can do. Anyway. We'll pay off this debt. Probably start building some stuff to get me more naval units, maybe. Or, not naval units, more military units. Like some land force boosting, because I'm pretty sure we have a larger army than Castile, but oh, we're about the same size actually. They are out of manpower though, which is funny, but attacking them would draw in everybody. What's going on over here? They are fighting. These guys, I'm surprised, are still standing, which is impressive. But I'd have to fight all of Castile and Savoy and Great Britain on my own. On the other hand, they don't have any manpower. That would still be a bit of a not rough, considering Savoy would join, Great Britain would join. Who is the Pope? How much does the Pope have? 25,000. So the Pope isn't a problem. The issue is, could I still beat Castile? I'm not going to risk it yet. I really want the Ottomans to be able to help me. But apparently now they desire some of my provinces, which could be a problem. Let's improve relations with you. I prefer not to go to war with the Ottomans. I think I could beat the Ottomans if I had to. Just because my troops are considerably better than theirs. But it'd be a 2-to-1 war against me. Which would be doable, but would not be pleasant. At least we've got positive sailors now. And are the Ottomans at war with France? It looks like they are. Yeah, they are. Does that mean if I attack France was guaranteeing somebody I wanted to attack, right? Who was France guaranteeing? The Mamluks. Oh, I don't really want to attack the Mamluks right now, so that's not a problem. I should be able to give land to these guys. Yes, okay. That removes my entire presence in the Lake Victoria region, which I really wish these guys would not be rebellious, but well, maybe if France and Castile lose enough people in the war. Tio has gone too large to be efficiently administered as a march. They will lose their special march bonuses as a result. That doesn't mean they're a vassal, does it? I mean, I could force them to be just a normal vassal. Which would increase my army force limit, I believe, right? No, I get it from them anyway. Huh. Oh well, I guess I'm fine leaving it with them being not efficiently administered. Really no skin off my back having them be administered inefficiently, although the loss of troops and defensiveness would be annoying if I actually ever had to, if I ever had them be loyal. And there we go. We will attack to take that, and we will also wipe this out. These guys, on the other hand, down here are nicely loyal, which is exactly what you'd hope to see in a vassal. I don't think if I develop the land here, the Liberty Desire goes down, does it? I think if I develop it does, but I don't think if I build buildings, it does. Ottomans are struggling a little bit here versus France and Delhi. Oh boy, that's not good. The Ottomans could lose this, in all honesty. I don't think they're going to be able to fight France. I think this is going to be right here a slaughter. Yeah, look at that. It's over. The battle has literally just started and the Ottomans have already lost. Well, if that keeps up, I'm in trouble. That keeps up, I'm in some serious trouble. Is Savoy in a war? It looks like they are, so I might be able to attack Castile without them joining? No. Also, Great Britain's in another war because I'm in a war. Okay, so nothing right now. Don't attack anybody, don't do anything. Just win this war, feed the vassal more land, and enjoy the fact that you have pretty much uncontested control of Africa. You know, the minor things in life. 400 gold loss from an event. That is a little excessive. Considering I had no options to mitigate it or anything, it's a little painful. Suppose I could attack Kilwa if I really want to. 49% chance of taking it. Of course I'm not going to get it. The Ottomans are struggling, which is nice to see, but not nice to see when they're my anti-coalition defense. I think they stumbled into a bit larger of a war than they could easily win, or at least a war they were not ready for with the French reinforcing. Bit much, isn't it? Couple more months, gotta beat an army before they'll peace out. How annoying. Why? Okay, there we go. For some reason they thought for a moment they could win that. I don't actually want that land. I want Tio to have it. There we go. That's 2 minor African nations gone. Next area really is Kilwa if we can. Tio, Grand Province, Lamba. Okay, I really don't need these provinces either, but also don't want to give them to these guys. Really, but I will. There we go. Okay. Still rebellious. They have 400 development. So there's that. They're pretty strong, to be honest. Considering it's all my work, it'd be nice if they appreciated it, but that would be too much to ask, I guess. Kilwa would be nice to beat. Yemen would be a bit of a tricky opponent. What about Castile again? Morocco, Great Britain, Pope, and Savoy would both join. Castile won that war. Okay. Maybe some of Castile's army is stuck in the New World? Possibly? I don't know if I really want to test that, though. I could get Great Britain. I could get Morocco. Morocco would take care of North Africa. If I could get my ships on top of Castile's before the war starts, I'm pretty sure I can win anything that might happen here. Is there like a patrol option or something? No, I could set up a patrol through here. Or I could just leave them to privateer this node while we're at war. I kind of really want to fight Castile right now. Do I dare? Castile, 4,000. Not a lot of manpower. Savoy has no manpower. I think I can win it. I'm going to attack. Who cares? We won't lose, per se. The issue will obviously be winning to some degree. We want Cordoba. Cordoba. Actually, let's just do imperialism, to be honest. Big war. We are outnumbered. We are not outnumbered. We are about tied. Actually, we have more troops. Actually, since the way fort control works, we can actually march pretty much right through their lands. Come on. Okay, we've intercepted their fleet. We sank their capital ship. We are taking some nasty damage just because of how strong Castile's fleets are, and we don't have an admiral. We lost 4 heavies, they lost 11, we captured 3. Not bad. Civil trade note. Naval-wise, it's massively in our favor because obviously Great Britain's around, and that skews everything in our favor. The key is going to be to rapidly conquer this area before Castile's main army arrives. Or Savoy, even. I'd really like to get Savoy out of it. Unfortunately, I think Savoy is too loyal of an ally. Harsh treat the Mamluk separatists. Could raise another army. I can't afford it, even though I will be going over force limit. We'll start that. That gives me what, 10 more troops if I need it. Not bad. Barrage that. I really want that fort to fall now rather than later. Tower of Belem, however you say it. Makes taking Lisbon always a pain. Hey, Great Britain has landed troops though, so that is slightly more useful than I expected them to be. Morocco obviously will be retaking this area. I'm fine with that. I don't know where Tlemcen's army is offhand, actually. I assume it was, yeah, it was down here, so it's got a long walk on its way back. Almost got those guys under control. If the Pope, if not the Pope, if France no longer supports their independence, they would be loyal, I believe. Obviously, it's a matter of getting France to support them. Okay, Castile has surrendered there. Due to theirs and due to just occupying us. Savoy is really determined to be in this war, aren't they? Oh yeah, I forgot that England had Aragon. Poor little Aragon is just getting stomped in Italy. Oh well, they're also fighting revolutionaries, so it's not that bad. Okay. It's going slightly better than I expected. I suspect there's a lot of fighting going on over here, which there is. Yeah, we'll actually do that. Ship repair and maintenance. We should, if we can win this war, be able to take quite a lot of land from Castile, because this is an imperialism war, so everything is reasonably cheap. Reasonably is saying something, considering I'm about to get into a lot of trouble there. Go there, go there. Then you run. Oh, shoot. They're going to get a stack wipe on me, aren't they? Okay, I might get away here, actually. Savoy's army has arrived. That's not good. That's not good at all. Can't force march it. I should have force marched it. Ah. Oh my gosh, they're strong. Are we gonna get there in time? We might. If Great Britain arrives, yeah, we win. Okay. Great Britain did arrive. We did win. Thank you, Great Britain. You saved the day. That really bruised the war score in our favor, or bruised Savoy a bit, but still committed to the war. Positive spin on things. I don't want to offend them while we're allies in a war right now. Obviously, the problem is England has claims on all of Iberia thanks to Aragon. $26,000 troops I lost in that battle. Ow. Just a couple more of those. Harsh treat the Mamelukes. Really wish we had better legitimacy. Our legitimacy is a severe problem, actually. It's limiting our absolutism. Come on, game. Take the fort. 99% fort chance. Finally. Okay. A little bit less annoyed when I actually get the lands. That is going to be it for this episode. Next time we will obviously consider beating up Castile. Hopefully we can get Savoy or the Pope out of this reasonably soon, and then we can take a lot of land from Castile. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.